Okay, so I'm starting off with my brows. I did my brows off camera just because I know it would take longer, and I was like, I just want this video to be a little bit more straight to the point. So I'm gonna go in with my skin tint, and I'm gonna go in with my skin tint, and I got two of them. This is the Perfecting Skin Tint. I got two of them just because I don't know if they're going to match my skin tone, so I got one a little lighter and one a little darker. The darker one is in the color Rich, and then the lighter one is in the color Deep. So the deeper one, or the rich one, is the darkest color and looks like this. And then this is the this is the deep one, sorry. The colors kind of mix me up, like I get confused. So I'm just gonna open them up to see how dark each one of them are, to see if I need to mix them or I can just wear them one by one. So this is the Rich swatch right here. Not bad. It's not that dark. It's dark, but it's not that dark. And from the swatch right now, it's very, very sheer. This is very everyday friendly. So if I was supposed to, it's kind of like equivalent to a tinted moisturizer, but I don't know if it has moisturizing effects in it. It says shake before use, so I'm going to do so, but I'm going to swatch the other one. So let me put back on the Rich one so you can see a side-by-side comparison. Deep is close to my skin tone, but I feel like if I wear it by itself, it may be a little too light. So I'm going to mix both of them. But these are the two colors side by side. Obviously, there is a dramatic differentiation between both of the colors. But you can work around it. Like if I mix both of them together, it basically blends into my skin tone. I think I'm going to end up using the concealer under the skin tint just so I can get more coverage, just because you guys can see. And this is the reason why I thought this video would be really vital, because a lot of the people that I've seen on YouTube do Glossier. A lot of people that I've seen on YouTube do Glossier reviews have really clear skin. My skin is acne prone. I have a lot of scarring, as you guys can see. And I felt like this would be very helpful for people that do have acne scars, that do want to try out Glossier, even though Glossier is more so for people with clear skin, people that don't wear makeup. It's very minimalistic, but I do know that you can work around it, and I wanted to try it out to show you guys. So I'm going to use the concealer, and I'm going to get that for you in a second. So this is the concealer. This is the color Deep 40, and it's called the Stretch Concealer. Comes in this nice little jar. It kind of reminds me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills. So this is how it looks inside. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use it as a color corrector. And because it is kind of on the orangey side, I don't know if you guys can see it. So I'm just going to take a little bit, and it is very creamy. Okay, so I usually don't really prime around this area anyways, but I do use my Milk Magnesia. For people that are new to my channel, you're probably like, what the fuck is this on her face? Milk Magnesia is a laxative. There you go, that's the word. It's a laxative supplement or a laxative drink. I don't think it's something that you drink fluently. But I use it on my face just because it helps to mattify my face, and I do work in food, so being in the kitchen all day is very, very hot, and my makeup ends up melting off. So this is the best way for my T-zone to stay mattified. No primer keeps me mattified for more than 8-9 hours other than Milk Magnesia. I've tried everything. Becca, I tried the Givenchy, I tried the Givenchy Master Mattifying Primer. I tried all of them, and eventually I do get oily, and that's understandable. But in the workplace, I do want to wear my makeup, but yeah, I still want to stay matte, so this is the best way. So this is going to look a little crazy. It's going to look like I have a lot going on with my face, but this is the best thing that works for me. I was going to tell Glossier to send me their primer. I totally forgot. It slipped my mind. I do want to try that, so I may do another like get ready with me using their priming products. So stay tuned for that. So I just usually do it here. Here, I don't mind getting dewy. That's not really something that I am opposed to. So I'm just going to put a little bit of my eyeshadow primer in my smile lines. So now that I look completely crazy, I'm going to continue to spot treat or whatever the little marks that I do have, basically color correcting. And I'm just trying to use the products to my best ability to get the results that I do want. Because sometimes with certain products, they may not work automatically, but once you work around them and try to find different ways in order for them to work, it'll work. Trust me, it will definitely work. I have a lot of dark marks on my forehead. I try to blur them out as much as possible. I just really need like a full coverage powder. I would love to get one. I know MAC has one. I definitely should look into getting that because sometimes I don't like to put on too much foundation, but if I could get like a full coverage powder, that would really help me out. Just to make sure that my skin looks super flawless. So I'm going to blend these spots out with my Real Techniques sponge. So now that that's blended out, you can kind of see that the marks are somewhat blurred out, not to the fullest extent. I know my face looks crazy right now. I'm going to go in with Rich, and I think I'm going to put a little bit more of the Rich color. I always use the back of my hand as like a palette, and then I'm going to put a couple dots of the Deep, and the Deep is obviously the lighter color. Just mixing them to see how it turns out, and just apply it. But yeah, this foundation or skin tint is very sheer. It's not like crazy coverage, so if you are someone that loves full coverage and you're used to that, this may not be your cup of tea. If you're someone that's very like minimal and you just kind of want somewhat of a tint, you want some type of color on your face, you can definitely try this out. It feels very light on the face so far. As I apply it on, I'm just trying to get in the dark areas of my face to try to blur it out in a way, but it's not really giving me full-on coverage. So that is something that I'm getting used to. I hope it's displaying this foundation in the best way on camera. So I'm just gonna go in and just finish up the rest of my face, and I'll be right back, just because I want to get this done. But you guys can obviously see that it is very sheer. This is not something I'm used to, but it is a skin tint, basically like a tinted moisturizer. So I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the results. I'm going to set my face with my Fit Me foundation from Maybelline, and probably this will give me a little bit more coverage. Sure did. Yes, girl. It's going through it. Okay, so this is definitely workable. Definitely workable. So you guys can see the difference between not wearing the setting powder and wearing the setting powder. The setting powder definitely gave me a little bit more coverage. That's what I'm used to. I don't need full-on coverage. I don't mind this. But the comparison from a couple seconds ago was very drastic for me. It basically felt like I didn't put, well, it didn't feel, well, it felt like I didn't put anything on, but it didn't look like I didn't have anything on. And it kind of made my dark marks a little bit more prominent. It could be in my head. But for someone with acne-prone skin, if you're not used to looking like you don't have anything on your face, if you're one of those full-on, like, makeup lovers, I love makeup, you guys know that, but I can do without makeup. So this is not bad for me, especially for work. I want to wear as minimal makeup as possible. I don't want to look caked on. This is fine for me, and yes, I am piling on a bunch of setting powder. It's mainly because I'm super oily and I want to make sure that my shit look good by the end of the day. So, and that's the reason why I put on the milk of magnesia and all that good stuff, because I just want to be matte. And this is fine. This is definitely fine. I'm going to put on some mascara. I'm going to be using the They're Real mascara from Benefit. And this has been my favorite for the past, like, since the year started, pretty much. I bought it in, like, the beginning of January. I was like, let me treat myself to a $20 mascara. And I love it. This was my favorite mascara when I first started wearing makeup. It will always be my favorite mascara. It just does wonders to my lashes. People say the Better Than Sex mascara is better. But I've never tried it. I was never intrigued to, because I already knew that this is my shit. This is definitely my shit. I'm so dramatic. So now that that's done, I'm going to put on some lip balm. This is my Glossier coconut balm.com. And I've been loving this shit. Like, it's so good. It smells amazing. You know, you get some coconut, and I love coconut. I don't know if you guys know that. I love coconut. You know, sometimes you get stuff that are like coconut flavored and it smells disgusting. Like, girl, what type of artificial fruit is this? This shit smells amazing. And I usually wear lip balm to work. I don't like wearing anything too out there. I kind of want to look natural. So this is very minimalistic. I'm going to bronze my face off camera, come back with a full face. Well, you know, like fully done. Spritz my face with a little rose water, and that'll be the end of this video. So I'll be right back. Okay, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And like I said, just because I have acne prone skin does not mean that these products are not effective. It's because I have acne prone skin is the reason why it didn't get like full-on coverage. I mean, obviously the point of the product is to be a little bit more sheer, a little bit more everyday friendly. So I didn't really expect MAC coverage. The comparison is obviously not there, just because it's different types of is it consistency? Is that the right word? Consistencies as well as coverage. The quality is definitely there. I love the way that this looks. This looks very natural. And I like the fact that it was very effortless. I didn't feel the need to build up too much product. I kind of got the point once I put it on, I'm like, okay, this is not full coverage. You know what I mean? It didn't cake up or anything like that. Like, it looks pretty darn good. And I also used the Radiance serum from them, and I'm going to show you guys in a second. So this is the Super Glow serum from Glossier, and this has vitamin C, magnesium. It has vitamin C and magnesium in it, and this is what I use. As you guys can see, I have like a really natural glow. I don't have any highlight on. So this is what I use to help brighten and to give my skin a natural glow. So as you can see, shit works. Shit is legit. Other than that, this very simplistic video. I just wanted to show you guys how the skin tint looks on acne prone skin. I do really love Glossier. I've learned to fall in love with it once I got introduced to the company, like very recently, once they reached out to me. But I did see videos on YouTube about it, but everyone had the same type of skin as far as clarity. I'll probably be the first person with acne prone skin using their products, so I'm really excited to show you guys how the products do work out for me from now on. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave them down below, and I will list all the products that I use in this Get Ready With Me video in the description box. I don't do that usually, but I will do it for the purpose of this video, and I will see you guys next time. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.